Prologue. Let's talk about ideas. Now let me explain why I put quotation marks on ideas. It's because I don't think it's worth calling them ideas.
I usually get inspiration from the most random things, or an idea just plants itself in my head out of the blue.
But lately, when I actually need ideas, they decide not to show up.
Forcefully searching for a story is disappointing, and it also makes me doubt myself. Will I ever be able to come up with stories that inspire people or that conveys a significant message? I watched a video by Austin McConnell on YouTube titled, "I Made a Movie." It stunk. It really opened my eyes on how much time and effort goes behind the scenes. I got to know some of the many difficulties that producers, directors, literally everybody who works behind the screen have to tackle. Austin McConnell, learned a lot from that one experience and gave us, the viewers, an insight into the work that goes behind. One of the things that he mentioned was that he made a film just for the sake of making a film. He wanted to prove that he could make a film, and that turned out to be one of the biggest flaws of the film.
Somehow I completely resonate with that now. I have an overwhelming urge to prove that I can create a film, that I can do it.
But still, I have the fear that I'm not worthy or that I'm not creative enough. I want to come up with an idea that matters to me, that represents me as a person, as my thoughts and the message I have. I want my story to stand for a meaning. I don't just want it to exist.
The video that Austin McConnell made matters to me a lot and also made me realize so many things that really helped me with my film.
That is why I thought all my ideas were flops. Now let's talk about all the ideas that I did have. First, a piano recital. A girl wakes up in the morning and you can tell how indolent she is. She walks up to her calendar that marks the days that lead up to her piano recital, and soon she realizes that she only has 2 days left. She begins working on her piece, but it clearly isn't working. Second, notice me. Now, I can't really explain much about this idea because I will be using it in the future someday, but the basic gist is that the person who has their birthday has a crush on her friend who is already dating someone else. And I can't reveal much more than that. Third, I call her my friend. 3 friends are at a park, bored out of their minds. One of the friends suggests a suspicious game. Since they only had a limited number of players, the friend introduces a game that can invite an angel or a devil or a deceased person. The only catch is that you can't choose who decides to play with you. They try it, and when it clearly fails, the person who suggested the game laughs at their friends. They later play a game of hide and seek anyway. He ends up catching all 3 of his friends. But where did the third person come from? I did have an idea that seemed a bit more plausible than the rest, but since I can't efficiently bring it out in 2 minutes, I'm going to refrain from mentioning it.
Those seem to be my ideas for now. I really hope that I can come up with ideas that don't disappoint me.
Follow me on my journey to making a 2-minute opening of a film. See you next week.